Welcome to Keystone Curious, a podcast where we explore Pennsylvania stories to better understand America. As the United States prepares to celebrate 250 years, we're exploring Pennsylvania's role in America history and why it still matters today. My name is Zoe, and today I'm your host. I'm joined by a Pennsylvania history expert who's been researching the Gettysburg Battle. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Rebecca Noss. I'm 9 years old and I love crafts.
We were given a big question, Rebecca. Would you like to introduce the question?
Our question was, what is Pickett's charge?
Now that we have our big question, you might be wondering, what is Pickett's charge? I will let our history expert answer that for you.
Did you know that soldiers walked into an open field? That's what Pickett's charge.
That's crazy. Where did this take place?
It took place in Gettysburg when each side bumped into each other, causing the start of the battle.
Huh, that's not too far from here. I'm wondering, who was involved with the battle?
The North, the South, they both had many soldiers and generals. For example, Pickett was on part of the South.
That's a lot of people. Now, did this happen a long time ago or was it recent?
It was a very, very long time ago.
Now that we know about Pickett's charge, let's learn a little more about the Battle of Gettysburg. Let's start off with our interesting facts. Rebecca, what did you learn about the battle?
I learned that over 20,000 people were killed on the second day of the battle.
OMG, that's crazy. That's a lot of people. Is there anything about the families, how they felt about this?
It was terrible for family because of how many soldiers passed.
That's really sad. What about women? Were they involved in the war?
No, they were, at the time, women were meant to stay home with the kids, but some of them dressed up as men and went to fight in the war.
That's amazing. We love it when women take charge. Since we know more about the battle, why is it so important to Pennsylvania?
It was important to Pennsylvania because the battle protected many major cities here in the Keystone State.
That's awesome. As stated in the beginning, it is the celebration of 250 years of America. So, Rebecca, why is America special?
America is special because you get to choose who you are.
That's very nice. I have a question personally for you. Why do you love America?
America is special to me because I have friends who don't want to leave.
That's a great answer, and I love how you think. Now, for the listeners, our history expert has a question for you guys.
Do you guys remember how many men were killed on the second day of the battle?
Well, that's all we have, and thank you for listening to Keystone Curious. We hope that you learned something new about Pennsylvania's history while celebrating America's 250 years. Remember, history is all around you. Stay curious.
Bye!